How's it going, everyone, and welcome to episode number 28 of the Ultimate Ironman series. Starting off this episode, I've just completed a medium close goal and I've managed to get myself another Zamrock page. Now I'm not really sure if this is the page that I need. I currently got the Zamrock page 3, so I'm going to use it on the book real quick, and if it goes in, then that's the page that I need. Oh, that sucks. So it's not going in, that means that's the page that I already have. Oh well. Now the main focus for this episode is going to be to try to get as much Slayer progress done as I can. Before I do begin with Slayer, I would like to get myself the Martini Elite Diaries. As soon as I unlock those, I'll be able to get 10% more Slayer experience in the Martini Tower, which is going to be really useful. And what I'm going to aim for is I'm going to aim for at least about 91 Slayer to end this episode, so that should be a pretty decent goal to set. So let's start working on the achievement diaries, and I'll see you guys once I complete some tasks. Level 75 woodcutting has now been achieved, which unlocks the ability to be able to woodcut magic trees. Coming in with level 65 fire making, and I can now light the cave goblins mining helmets, as well as I can now burn logs. Level 69 farming coming in. I don't think I unlock anything, but let's check it out anyways. Alright, so I can now get quadruple maple roots. Also, one thing that I managed to miss when I got myself 67 farm making is that I hit another good milestone for the total level, which was 1,900 total level. So let's keep going for that 2k total level. There's level 75 fire making, which unlocks the ability to be able to fire make magic logs, as well as to be able to boost to complete the last task for the Martini Elite Diary. Now I was planning at first to boost the fire making level to be able to complete the task, but the thing is I'm still going to woodcut and fire make later on, so I might as well just finish off the fire making level. So I'm going to continue woodcut and fire making, and I'll see you guys as soon as I get 80 fire making. There's level 79 fire making, just one more level and I can finally go complete the last task for the Martini Elite Diaries. There is level 83 woodcut, as well as level 80 fire making. Now with this level I finally have all the skills that I need to be able to complete the last elite task for Martini Achievement Diaries, so let's go complete it. There we go, guys, the last task is now completed, so let's go claim the rewards. Alright guys, so I'm here, so let's claim the reward real quick. I'm going to get myself a 50k reward lamp, as well as I'm going to give myself Martini Legs 14. Alright, so with Martini Elite Diaries completed, let's see all the things that we unlock. Alright, so of course I get the 50k experience lamp for any skill that's level 70 and up, as well as I give myself 10% more Slayer experience. This is of course what I was going for in the first place, as well as I get 50% more fire making experience when burning shade remains. Let's see, Bone Crusher now provides full prayer experience. This is actually really nice. I was actually really looking forward to this, especially later on, perhaps maybe if I'm going to camp more skeleton tyrants. This is just going to make it a bit more easier killing them because I don't have to pick up the bones and bury them, as well as this is going to be pretty nice for Slayer. So before I start Slayer as well, I'm going to go and get myself the Crusher back, and I'm going to fill it up a bit, as well as the last thing that I unlock is going to be access to a new herb patch on Harmony Island, which is really nice as well. Now while I work on preparing for Slayer, what I would like to do is I would like to talk about a new achievements that I'm thinking of doing. That achievement is going to be to trim the questscape. Now that's actually going to be pretty difficult to do because for that I'm going to have to complete all the achievement diaries. But the thing is, I believe I do have the majority of the levels already, so I'm going to pull up the list real quick. Now if we look at all these levels over here, the majority of these levels are already obtained, and I can already complete a bunch of these tasks over here. And of course this is not going to be the only things that I need to complete. There's going to be other levels in the achievement diaries that I still don't have, but these are just going to be pretty much the highest levels that I need to get. Now the only task that's going to be hard for me to get is going to be the 91 rune crafting, so I have to get at least, I believe, 86 rune crafting, and then I can boost after that. And even getting level 86 is still pretty difficult, so that's going to take some time. And all of these levels are easily boostable, as well as 93 Slayer is going to be easily done because by the time I start working on these diaries, I'm pretty much going to have already 99 Slayer, so that should be no problem. And some of these other levels, like I said, can just be boosted because I'm pretty close to being able to boost them. So this is pretty much going to be my next big goal that I'm going to try to achieve. Now I'm not really sure when I'm going to continue working on it, most likely whenever I give myself 99 Slayer. And there we go, 88 defense has been achieved, so I'm just doing a bit of Nightmare Zone to imbue my warrior's ring, and as soon as I finish that, I believe that's going to be everything that I need to start working on. I've just finished up my last Nightmare Zone run, and I managed to get myself enough points to be able to imbue the ring, so let's do that. And there we go, guys, got myself an imbue warrior's ring, which I believe is +8 accuracy. Let's check this out real quick. see. So yeah, it's plus accuracy. Pretty nice. Alright you guys, so I'm all ready to start working on Slayer. Let's go grab ourselves the first task and hopefully it's going to be a good one. For my first Slayer assignments, I got myself 240 Sukwas, which is actually not that bad of a task. The Sukwas task is now complete. Let's go grab a new task. Let's see what we're gonna get for our next task. Alright, so the next task is going to be Cow Fights. Awesome, that's actually a really great task. Another quick task has been completed. Let's go grab something new and see if we get anything good. So for my next task, I got myself some Iron Dragons, which I'm definitely not going to do because it's a really bad task. So we're going to skip it real quick and we'll see what we get next. Alright, so hopefully something good. Yeah, this is a really bad task as well, and sadly, I actually don't have enough points to skip this. For my next assignments, I got myself 107 Cave Krakens, which is a great task, so let's go kill some Cave Kraken bosses. Well, look at what I got, guys. A jar of turrets and kill count number 20. It is about time that I finished the Slayer assignment. It took quite a while to do, but overall I would say it was a pretty fun assignment and I'm definitely going to come back and do more Kraken. Now, I did not manage to get any good noticeable drops, but I did manage to get myself a jar of dirt, which is at least something. 179 Dagonauts is going to be my next Slayer assignment. Now, I'm not really sure if I should do some Dagonaut tricks to perhaps try to give myself the Berserker ring, but to be honest, after such a long task, I really don't feel like doing it right now, so I'm just going to do the regular Dagonauts. There is level 98 hit points, just one more level and I'll be able to get myself that hit points cape. Another Abyssal Demon task has been completed. I did not manage to get myself any whips from this task or the previous one, which is okay. So for the last 1050th task, which is going to be the 300 task, I'm going to get it from Duriel to be able to get the max amount of points for that 50th task. So let's grab ourselves a new task and we'll see what's going to be. And it's going to be Cave Krakens. What a great task to finish off the 50th task. Another Cave Kraken task has now been completed. Sadly, I did not manage to get myself any good drops from this task. I would love to get myself that Kraken Tentacle. It would be really nice to attach it to my whip because it would make Slayer a little bit faster since it poisons, and it also has much higher accuracy as well as some strength bonuses. So let's go grab ourselves a new task and let's see what we're going to get. The next Slayer assignment is going to be to kill 76 Ankus. Another Slayer task has been completed. I personally really like the Aberrant Spectre task because it gives me a ton of seeds as well as herbs. Until I add Slayer, I'm definitely going to give myself a ton of herbs saved up as well as a ton of seeds, and I most likely should be able to give myself at least till about 80 Herbler and at least till 80 farming with all of the seeds. So let's get another task and hopefully it's going to be a good one. So let's see what we get next. Alright, Dagonaut task, awesome, more seeds. Level 92 defense coming in, another level closer towards 99. The cheesy hard task is now complete and I managed to get myself one of the rare drops, which is an Aldi cape, which would be pretty useful if I didn't have my fire key, but now it's kind of useless, but I will deposit it in this cape rack over here just for a collection. So let's move on and grab a new task. My next Slayer assignment is going to be to get 124 neck rails. Not the best task for XP, but it is pretty good for seeds. Level 89 Slayer coming in, just one level away from being able to kill the Dark Beasts. Creator Demons is going to be the next task that I'm going to do to finish off the 10th task, which is going to give me a nice amount of points, so let's start doing it. Just picked up myself another Abyssal Demon task, which is a great task, so let's start working on it. Coming in with level 92 attack. Level 90 Slayer has now been achieved, which unlocks the ability to be able to kill Dark Beasts. Now Dark Beast drop tables have been updated and I believe they do drop a lot of really useful supplies that are going to be pretty useful for me to use, and I believe there are a bunch of them are also noted, which is really nice. Now I haven't really looked into the drop table yet, but I'm pretty sure a bunch of the drops are going to be quite useful for me. Now the second thing is they drop Dark Bows, which I'm not really sure what I can use them for aside from using it for soul or for some quick damage, but there might be something that I can use it for later on. With level 90 Slayer achieved, I'm going to be ending the episodes on this. Now, I don't really want to extend this video too much with the same old Slayer clips. Since I'm not doing any Slayer bosses, it just gets really repetitive and it's not going to be the most interesting to watch. Now, starting from next episode, I'm going to start doing some Slayer bosses because I'm going to be hitting level 91 Slayer, and after that I'm going to start doing a bunch of Cerberus. Hopefully I manage to get lucky enough to get myself some crystals. Since I have all three of the boots, pretty much any crystal that I get I can already use, and personally I can't wait till I give myself that primordial crystal because back then I used to love those steadfast boots, and here they pretty much look almost identical except just a little bit different, but really close to the steadfast boots, and I would love to get one of those.